Rockstar took down two mods within weeks of each other. One was a full Liberty City map ported into GTA 5 with working vehicles and pedestrians. The other rebuilt Vice City using a newer game engine. Rockstar has let plenty of fan projects sit online for years without touching them. These two got pulled fast, and both happen to touch the exact two cities at the center of GTA 6 right now. That's not proof of anything on its own, but it's one thread in a stack of evidence that's been building since the second trailer dropped. And once you see all of it laid out together, the case for Liberty City actually showing up in GTA 6 gets a lot harder to wave off as just wishful fan theory. Let's go through what's actually there, piece by piece, starting with the strongest one. Lucia's official character bio, published by Rockstar themselves, not fan speculation, not a leak, confirms she was raised in Liberty City by her mother before ending up in Leonida. Rockstar doesn't typically hand out detailed hometown backstories for no reason. Every other piece of confirmed lore about these characters connects directly to where the story is going. So a specific named connection to a whole other city in the series is the kind of detail that's usually there because it matters later, not because it's decoration. Second piece. The trailers themselves are loaded with small, deliberate-looking references. A Liberty City license plate shows up on a truck getting robbed in trailer 2. A Liberty City hat appears in one of the characters' screenshots. On their own, these could just be world-building flavor. Florida is a tourist hub. Out-of-state plates make sense anywhere. But they stack on top of the character lore instead of standing alone. And Rockstar has a track record of not wasting screen time on background details that don't eventually pay off. Third piece. And this one's easy to miss if you're not deep in the lore. Lucia gets called Lou in trailer 2. That's the same nickname used for Luis Lopez, the protagonist of GTA 4's Ballad of Gay Tony expansion. Another character with deep Liberty City roots who also happened to be involved in illegal fighting circuits, same as Lucia. Could be coincidence. Could also be Rockstar quietly building a connective thread between these two characters' stories, the way they've done with side references across the series before. Fourth piece, and this is the one from the cold open, those two mod takedowns. Rockstar generally leaves fan projects alone, unless they're actively building something similar themselves and don't want a fan version undercutting it. A full Liberty City recreation and a modernized Vice City getting pulled around the same time, right as GTA 6 approaches, lines up with exactly that pattern. It's circumstantial, but it's the kind of circumstantial evidence that's been right before with this studio. Fifth piece. A postcard shown among the GTA 6 screenshots appears to depict Leonida as two separate islands, rather than one connected landmass. And there are additional license plates in the trailer resembling out-of-state designs. One similar to Georgia, styled in-universe as Gloriana, and another resembling Arizona. None of that is Liberty City specifically, but it does suggest Rockstar may be building toward a bigger multi-region map than a single city, which is consistent with the game's original development codename, Project Americas. A name that implies moving between regions rather than staying locked to Florida alone. Now here's where I have to be straight with you, because the skepticism around this theory is just as real as the evidence for it. Liberty City and Vice City are supposed to be over 1,000 miles apart in universe. Building a second full city at GTA 6's level of detail would be an enormous undertaking on top of an already massive Leonida map. And there's a real chance every single one of these references is exactly what it looks like on the surface. World-building flavor and nothing more. Plenty of people in the community think this theory is people wanting it to be true more than actual evidence pointing to it. If it does happen at all, the most likely version probably isn't a fully open Liberty City sitting next to Vice City from day one. Rockstar's already done smaller versions of this exact idea. GTA San Andreas let you briefly fly to Liberty City for a single mission. Red Dead Redemption 2 sent you to Guarma for one chapter and never went back. The more realistic outcome, if this is real at all, is something similar. A flashback sequence, a handful of story missions set there, maybe an airport acting as a travel hub the same way it did in older mods. A full second open world at launch is the least likely version of this theory, even among people who think some version of it is coming. So here's where the evidence actually lands. Lucia's confirmed backstory is real, and it's the strongest single piece here, straight from Rockstar's own materials. The trailer references, the nickname parallel, and the mod takedowns are all real too, and they line up with each other rather than existing in isolation, which is what makes this theory hold together better than most GTA 6 speculation floating around right now. What isn't confirmed is scale, whether this means a 2-minute flashback or something bigger, and Rockstar hasn't said a single official word about it either way. Between now and November, keep an eye on Trailer 3 specifically, because if Liberty City shows up again there in any form, that's the moment this stops being a theory video and turns into an actual confirmation video. Subscribe so you catch that the second it happens. And tell me in the comments, flashback mission or full open world, which version of this you're actually betting on?